It was up to me to... If I explain, I'm sure the others will understand. Everyone will make up and we'll have a happy ending. I call this the...
That belongs to Kabane. Why don't you give it back, Inari? If it's the Null Stone, then it belongs to the Snowy Village. 2 of these kids are from there. Show some tact.
Well, if I can't have the Null Stone, then there's no point in sticking around. Let's go!
That's great.
I'm sorry.
That's great.
Turn down the dance party, yeah? I got a rundown of what happened, but you'd know best. Is the Snowy Village really gone?
Those women deceived me, and in despair, I gave myself over to the Nullstone's power. Before I...
So even under the stone's influence, you remembered what was most important to you. Good thing you're cute, kid.
They're stuck together, but half of this was left to me by my parents.
The history of the Snowy Village goes back about 1,000 years. Let me ask you, have you heard about the Kemono Jihen?
No.
Yes, between Kemono and humans. Roughly 1,000 years ago, putting it shortly before the Snowy Village.
Wait, you know about this stuff?
If something like that actually happened, then wouldn't it mean the existence of Kemono has been known for a while?
Kinda. We were known about a long time ago, which is why war initially broke out. Apparently, it got pretty gruesome. The land was ravaged, the rivers were contaminated, and many were injured or killed, human and Kemono alike. To repair the world, the Kemono mustered all they had to undo the damage and wipe the humans' memories, hoping to reset their relationship. That turning point allowed our kind to hide in plain sight. It's a part of Japanese history only Kemono know about. The Kemono Jihen.
Of course, you'd be familiar. Should have guessed.
My bad. Didn't mean to interrupt.
So you mean they made weapons in order to prevent fighting? Counterproductive.
Kemono aren't one big happy family. Keeping everyone in line through force works best.
If your parents left that stone to you...
It's also possible they were given it or found it. Want to go find out? There are Kemono stones scattered all over Japan. And there's no question your stone is one of those extraordinary pieces. The families that pass down such items tend to be pretty high up on the food chain in their respective regions. If we go digging, I bet we'll find a clue or two as to how your parents got a hold of that. Before now, they would have been tight-lipped if we came sniffing around.
That's true. If a stranger came up and asked me about the stones, I likely wouldn't have bothered responding.
If you're lucky enough to have one, the stones can be your ace in the hole. Making the owners talk is a tall order. But now, we have that. We can use the fact they fuse with each other as a kind of bargaining chip.
Which makes us one step closer to learning more about Kabane's mom and dad.
Sure does.
Hooray!
Akira, a little chilly.
Wait a minute. Are you suggesting you can forgive me?
Well, that's par for the course with our little deputy here.
Yeah! Okay, guys, hold out your hands. The Everyone Gets Along operation was a great success!
What are we doing?
Yay!
Yay.
Now I can go out and travel with peace of mind. Oops, sorry, Inugami. But it means I'll be missing work.
Take your time. We're gonna be out of the office for a while, too. Don't sweat it, champ. Now then, the place we're headed to is,
Shikoku.
Yup, but it's also where I'm from. It's got the perfect person for us to talk to. They've also got a stone. Shiki.
Wait, so you're not coming with us?
Hey, don't give me that face. There's something I want to deal with here.
Okay, let's close things up here.
I have a pretty good idea of where Kabane's heading.
I'd like to stop by the park on the way, if that's all right.
The park? Ah, the Kitsune girl. Well played, Heartbreaker.
Cone, what perfect timing. You're amazing. How were you able to figure out that's where we were headed?
Inari gave you the order to come with us, didn't she?
No! You're wrong! That's not it at all!
Sure about that?
Yes! I'm a good girl! I don't go around telling lies, okay?
If it's cool with you, I'll bill Inari for all your expenses.
It worked! You look it, girl!
But you should hide your tail. I'm sorry to keep you waiting for so long. Time to finally get started on your request, kiddo. Well, let's roll.
Right.